Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we are at a different shop today. This is Mitch's place. Mitch has been working on all the stainless from the Merc. We're going to show you today the process of removing the dents and scratches, and we're going to do a small piece because it actually takes quite a long time to do the job. So we're going to show you some of the ones he has. I'm going to flip this around and look. So here's a number of the pieces on the table, and you can see the condition of them. They've got dents, scratches. Of course, they're still a little bit dirty, but they won't clean up all that well. He gets them to a certain point with various courses of sandpaper. So this is a piece that he's already sanded down. I'll get a little further away here. And you can see how it almost has a bit of a brushed look. That's all the scratches from the sanding before it goes to a polishing. As well, this piece here is looking quite good. When he gets them finished, we'll spin around the other way. When they're done, storing them in cellophane up here so that they don't get damaged. And I mean, they've got a bit of a wait because of course the Merc's not going to be painted anytime soon, but you can see that there's some pretty nice pieces up here. And there's a long ways to go because there's also the side pieces are up here on the shelf, and these ones are 8'4". We measured them because we just had to know how long they are, but he says that he expects that those are easily 2 weeks a piece just to get them ready for polishing. So he's working on this piece, if you don't mind me coming in here, Mitch. As you can see, this piece looks not bad until you really start to look at it. You can see the scratches, and this one has a small dent there. Oh, actually, it's not too dented, this one, eh?
Nope.
And he's going to be sanding this down and getting it to polish. It's a little smaller piece, so we figure we can show this from start to finish. You feel like working yet? Not yet. And he's going to teach me because this is actually my first trip into the stainless world. So we'll set up a camera, and it's many hours of work here, but of course we'll probably speed it up so it won't take so long. Okay, so you're going to get me started on this piece, right?
Yep.
Okay, and what am I doing first?
Well, first of all, you got to look at it. You got to make sure, see where there are any significant dents.
Okay.
There's a little one right there.
Yep.
There's another one back here. And you'll expose more as you start sanding it. Start with the 320.
Yeah.
And run it lengthwise. Get rid of all the shiny, whatever's shiny. What you want to end up looking like is like that. I don't know that they can see that.
Yep, it would. Okay.
Okay.
So what we've done, we're trying to take the shine off of this. This shine needs to go away and be more like this. Even this is not enough yet, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so we're trying to go to a brushed look first.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And this will expose more of the dents, I guess, right?
Yeah, it starts to expose the dents. That one's good. I didn't see any in there, but you have to expose the dents, get rid of the scratches. So because we know we got to fix dents, we're going to end up with the 320.
Yep.
So we sand the whole thing with the 320.
Okay, so
this one I didn't see any dents, so I'm starting with the 400.
okay, perfect. Yeah, because you want to expose any other imperfections first on this piece.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And you go horizontal on this one because you know you have to.
Yeah.
With the 320. With the 400, I'm starting a crosshatch.
Yeah.
Because the majority of your scratches on trim, you think when you wash your cars.
Yeah.
The brush marks, the chamois marks, everything's going to be going this way.
Everybody swipes that way.
You want to expose any scratches going lengthwise.
Right.
So that's why I'm cross-hatching it. As soon as you go on an angle,
Yeah.
you start to expose any scratches this way.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Actually, this one looks not. I see one here for sure, but it
Yeah.
actually looks pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty much done back here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then after the 400, go to 600, and you always want to finish your 600, your grain lengthwise,
Right.
because that's what the eye sees.
Yep. Okay.
Or more, the eye doesn't see. The eye is going to see anything going this way.
Right. Not across it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go across it. You got to go lengthwise. Keep the grain running lengthwise. It hides stuff.
Okay. Expose that.
Yep.
That's a
See,
scar, right?
And we didn't even see that before.
No.
Yeah, so keep going a little ways and then we'll come back and fix those. I've taken that to 600.
Oh yeah. You can actually
I'm going to see if
in the same direction or across it?
No, it's the same direction.
Same direction.
Like,
Oh, your other one was that way. You
right,
did go.
yeah, now I've gone this way.
Right.
I've still got a little bit more up in here to get rid of.
Yeah.
And you can see it all down through the
Oh yeah. That's
road, right?
That's where it's got to come out.
Yeah, but you come back to here, and it's gone.
Right.
That's where I started.
A little bit there.
A little bit there, that might come out.
Yeah, because it's a different color, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that your? Did you make a die?
Yeah, I just made
Yep.
just a little punch,
Yeah.
chunk of aluminum.
Or more.
Yeah, I got stuff like this, and I got like this, and I'll use the end of a file,
Oh yeah.
whatever you can find to
Sort of meet your need, right?
meet your need at the time. If I was doing this full time, I'd have full time tools.
Right.
But and then you can always usually see it from the inside. It's all touchy-feely.
Yeah. You gotta develop a sense for that, though. Not everybody has that.
Oh, I don't go something like this. Because I don't want to sand too much all the way around it. I just want to get the high spot. I don't want to use a file on it because then I end up with a 220 over there.
Right. Yeah, it goes a long ways back fast, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh, looking better though, eh?
Still a little bit. You gotta cover a big spot of it. Otherwise you see a divot.
Right.
So everything's gotta be blended in properly, just like body work. Okay, we'll still see it. Still a little bit low.
Okay, so Mitch is getting ready to run a polish over this piece here, but I'm going to let him tell you what he's already done to it to reach the point, what you're seeing here.
Yeah, basically it's just 400. I cross-hatched the 400, got all the horizontal lines out, and then I went horizontally with the 600. And I purposely left a little bit, I don't know if you're going to see that, a little bit of the 400 left. And you'll see how bad it looks after I buff it. So, and I'll reaffirm how important it is to get all those scratches out. White compound, stainless. It's important to get heat into it so it melts the wax.
Ah, okay.
Not too much heat, you don't want to start distorting stuff. So I'll just use methyl hydrate to take the compound off. So that's what we've got so far.
Put it against something darker. You can see. Yeah, I'll have to darken the video because it's so brightened. But that definitely gives you a better sense of what the piece looks like.
Let's take a, oh, what do you want? Take a picture of
The
that?
auto saw in there.
Yeah. And I'll just take off any residue. Give it a slight polish. Old baby blankets work the best.
Yeah, nice and soft.
Nice
eh?
and soft. Yeah.
It's coming up nicer now. Now, if we find blemishes after this, we're still looking at going back to sanding, and then back to polishing, and then back to wiping, and then back to polishing again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep going. Because stuff will pop up when you buff it that you don't see with all the sanding.
Right.
It really does highlight it.
That's looking pretty fabulous.
Ouch. So that's what we're into now. You can still see a little bit of fogginess through there.
Yeah,
That's just scratches. I gotta go back crosshatch again.
yeah, and some straight ones through here a little bit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that looks pretty fabulous already compared to what it did, right? So let's just have a look here. And that's beautiful. Thanks, Mitch.
Yep.
Thanks so much.